Welcome to the Community Difference Wylie, Season 2, hosted by Jacki Tobar and Paul Fisher. And powered by the Difference Media LLC. Today's show is hosted by Jacki Tobar with proven national title, and co-hosted by Juan Peón with JP Direct Health. And Vernessa Cole with the Way Leadership. The Community Difference Wylie was created to serve as a platform for local leaders and business professionals to showcase their expertise, values, and commitment to their community. Overall, the podcast aims to create a stronger sense of community in North Texas by highlighting the often overlooked or unnoticed good work being done by local leaders, businesses, and professionals. So sit back and relax as our host, co-host, and their guests share inspirational stories, experiences, thoughts and insights about being a professional, along with the opportunities for our businesses to serve our communities in very special ways. Because the Community Difference Wylie starts now.
Woo, Wylie! What is up? Man, welcome to the Community Difference Wylie, a podcast firmly rooted in the intersection of business development and community involvement. I am your host, Jacki Tobar, with Proven National Title. At Proven National Title, we close to all sorts of residential and commercial real estate transactions. My motto is, give me one, I'll earn the rest. I would love to close your next real estate transaction, so be sure to tell your broker, realtor, and lender that you want to close with Proven National Title. Today, we have an exciting show coming up. We are in the 4th week of May. And for the entire month, our show has been exploring the social media mindset, turning social media into service media, and expanding your social media presence. I'd like to bring in my Season 2 co-hosts first so we can meet the team, Vernessa Cole and Juan Peón. While Juan is a veteran co-host, Vernessa is coming to us as a first-time co-host, and we could not be more thrilled about her joining this amazing podcast. Without further delay, Vernessa, tell us about yourself.
Well, super cool to be here. How exciting this is, my very first. So y'all show me some grace. I am Vernessa Cole, founder and coach of the Way Leadership. We are a coaching company helping leaders identify sustainable growth strategies. We provide planning tools and methodologies for small and large projects. We offer customized workshops for teams, and we also do topical workshops for groups of individuals. At the Way Leadership, your leadership is our growth. Your leadership is our business. That's what I want to say.
Yes, I love that. I'm so happy you're here. Juan, tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, thank you. Juan Peón. I own JP Direct Health. I am a health insurance broker, and I offer affordable health insurance solutions. I like to do it for families, individuals, and small businesses, which encompasses anywhere from a sole proprietor to 49 employees. That's a passion of mine because the small business community is so underserved that they can use a broker with knowledge. I've been doing it for about 16 years, and I specialize in customizing the coverage to fit the needs and budget of whatever client I'm dealing with. There's a lot of different options out there, so a broker is the best person to talk to. And one, JP Direct Health, and I look at insurance as proactive protection, not a reactive solution.
I love it. These taglines are so awesome. We get to say those. I'm trying to bring it to the chamber meetings every Wednesday morning so we can all just start saying everybody's taglines. That's what's important.
Right.
Well, I really appreciate those intros. Now let's meet the guests that you guys brought on. Oh, yeah. Bring them in, Lyndon. Welcome. This is the welcome wagon. Okay, so Vernessa, I'm going to let you go first. If you want to introduce your guest, please.
Absolutely. So my guest is Thomas Hood from Digital Attack Strategies, a digital marketing firm. He is a website designer and social media expert. Thomas has a unique blend of skills in music, marketing, and management. He's the trifecta, y'all. He is that triple threat that we love coming into our environment. He has worked with Sony and other clients. His technical background has paved the way for where he is today. I particularly love hearing his backstory of how he tapped into the industry and his hunger for more, his hunger for better. So whether you're looking to launch a new product, increase your online presence, or revamp your digital marketing strategy, you can partner with Digital Attack Strategies.
Amazing intro, Vernessa. Dang. Who needs Chat GPT when you have Vernessa Cole? My goodness. That is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, you got to have someone who has an amazing background to do an amazing intro.
I mean, good luck, Juan, following that. Oh my God.
Sorry, Carrie.
I know. I was just thinking the biography, the little bio I wrote for myself was only like 2 sentences. So,
well, Thomas, we want to know more about you and what you do, and we have a segment just for that purpose. So we're going to get to go. Thank you so much for being here today, Juan. Let you introduce your amazing guest as well.
Yeah, so this is Carrie Lindsay. Go ahead, Carrie. No, I'm kidding. No, so, I haven't known Carrie for a very long time. However, we've kind of met through the Chamber of Commerce, where we both serve on the board of directors. And then little by little learned a little bit about her. And she's got so many things that are awesome going on. She is part of the therapeutic tell me the name of it. Horse Riding Center.
Riding Center.
Riding Center, not horse. Riding Center here in Wylie. And so she is part of that board as well. On top of that, she is a social media expert. That's part of her big job. She gets into all of the content creation and social media managing, website creation. And then she actually has a product herself that is started a long time ago, and now the product itself is being sold on online, and I'm going to let her explain that. Is journaling. However, she is definitely much better at that when it's time to come around. So thank you for joining me, Carrie.
Yeah, thank you. That was good. Thank you.
Right, did okay? All right.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you again, Carrie. We're so happy you're here. We know that you've done this before as well, so it's cool to have a veteran bring a veteran on as a guest in our second season here at the Community Difference. Before we get too wrapped up in things, let's go ahead and, Lyndon, we're going to get ahead of schedule right now. If you go ahead and send us through to our first commercial break, and then we will go to our next segment, which is What's Up, Wylie. So let's go.
And now a word from a few of our amazing sponsors that make the Difference Radio, live stream, and podcast network possible.
Hey Texans, hold on to your hats. The Mesquite Championship Rodeo, newest sponsor partner of the Community Difference shows, is back, bigger and better than ever. Witness the heart-pounding action as the best riders in the world compete for glory. Feel the thrill of the chase, the raw power of nature, and the unbreakable spirit of the West. Don't miss your chance to be part of the legend. Get your tickets now for the Mesquite Championship Rodeo or win yours free just for watching the Community Difference shows.
Unwanted pests in your home can be stressful. From creepy crawlies to critters under the floorboards, they disrupt your peace of mind. But don't worry. All Pest Solutions is here to help. We offer a comprehensive range of safe and effective pest control solutions. We target all types of pests, big or small, including insects, rodents, and wildlife. All Pest Solutions, your local experts for a pest-free home. Breathe easy and enjoy your life again. Call today for a free quote. 972-442-1169 or email us at customerservice@allpestsolutions.com.
Buying a home? It should be an exciting time, not a stressful one. At Proven National Title, we understand that buyers want fast, reliable, transparent, seamless, convenient title and closing services. Therefore, our services are not limited to our office or yours. Let Jacki Tobar and all the fine folks at Proven National Title help make your dream of homeownership a reality. Call us today for a smooth and stress-free closing. Contact us at 972-752-8540 or email at jacki.tobar@provennationaltitle.com. Proven National Title. Give me one and I'll earn the rest.
And now, back to the show.
Are you ready?
Because it's time for
What's Up, Wylie?
What is up, Wylie? I love that those commercials today. Like Wendell he approached me. He's like, I think I'm gonna do the community difference and do a commercial. And I was like, do it. And it looks amazing. Good job, Wendell. Oh my gosh, I love our sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, we have a brand new sponsor, Frisco Rough Riders. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes. They are our newest sponsor partner for the Difference and the Community Difference series. Our host and co-host and their businesses have complimentary tickets to give away on all home games. Hit us up. We want to give you those tickets. We want you guys to win tickets. We want you guys to go to these games. We want you guys to listen and be active with us. And so keep us in business by going to them. Frisco Rough Riders. We also have partnerships with other sponsors that we'll hear about shortly. This is our What's Up Wylie segment. Oh my goodness, we get to talk about all things that are coming up in Wylie. We could not be more thrilled. Carrie, what do you got for us?
Okay, next Wednesday, May 29th, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra is sending the concert track to Smith Public Library for a free concert. All you got to do is show up with your lawn chairs, maybe a picnic, and enjoy a free concert in Wylie from the Dallas Symphony Orchestra.
Awesome. I know Ophelia is going to be super appreciative of that shout out. We love you, Ophelia, our friendly neighborhood librarian. Vernessa, what you got?
So first, let me just say hello to all my peeps who are watching me today. I've got T. Ashton Richardson on here from Creative Hands Cleaning. So y'all, if you need some cleaning, go tap her. I've got some friends on, family members. Hey, y'all, I appreciate the support.
Oh,
thanks for checking us out. So as we get into the What's Up Wylie, the 28th of May is the Leadership Wylie class graduation luncheon for the chamber. This event will be held at the Cross Church Special Events Center. The participants of Leadership Wylie they graduate with new skills, y'all, valuable experiences, and connections to lead Wylie into the future. Registration is required for the luncheon. But also, I want to tell you that if you are seeking to join the next class, that class of 21, that registration opens June 1st, with the beginning of class starts in August. Yeah. Also, what is so near and dear to me is this conference, the women's conference. Yay! Clap it up! Somebody said wherever there's a women's conference, it's sold out. So hey, it's gonna be sold out. Yeah. If you haven't already got your registrations, it is the 14th of June. It is our 4th annual East Collin County Women's Conference. Our keynote speaker is Kelly Raspberry. Kelly is a radio personality. She's been with Kid Craddock morning show since 1994. So get registered and expect to gain valuable action items to apply to your life and business. This event will be held at the Collin County College Wylie Campus Conference Center. Ooh, that's a lot.
Ooh, that is tough.
The registration you have to register for, so registration is required. These announcements and more about Wylie can be found on the Wylie Area Chamber of Commerce website and Facebook page.
Wonderful.
And I got another event that's happening on that day too. So after the women's conference, the Texas Therapeutic Writing Center is hosting Painting with Ponies. So it's a guided, like when you go to the, where you go to the painting places and there's someone that teaches you how to paint something. We're gonna have a really fun summer painting, but we'll be painting it in the barn surrounded by horses, and it benefits Texas Therapeutic Writing Center.
And tell me the time on that, because the conference ends at 2 p.m. We have like a little after party that's going to be happening, I think, at Landon Winery. What time does that start?
That the Painting with Ponies starts at 7 and it goes till 9.
So you could do both. You could go to the women's conference, gather all your friends, and come to the Painting with Ponies.
100%.
Amazing.
Well, the painting may be a little bit off after the winery, but okay.
No, it's better.
It'll be the better painting.
It's better after you've been drinking.
Yeah, right? Bring some wine.
Yeah.
Hey, so is the after party only closed for the women's conference, or can the boys join?
You got to bring a wig
and buy a ticket. Hey, if you buy a ticket, you can come.
I don't think I can get away with it.
Because we're wigging out. I don't know.
Juan, you have a wig.
Some of them fall.
I do. Thomas, I just flip it upside down.
Thomas, what do you got for us?
All right. Well, then I'll go next. So I wanted to say something about Vernessa was talking about Leadership Wylie, and if you haven't done it, sign up for a class of leadership in whatever city you're in. Of course, Wylie is the best, but I was part of Class 18, and it is a really amazing class to take. Whether you're a leader or not, or you're going to be a leader or not, it literally infiltrates into your community and what's happening behind the scenes that most people don't even know, talk about not knowing about it. How does it work? What is this happening? Why is the city doing this? You'll learn a lot of that in that leadership of your city class. So Leadership Wylie, join it. So I wanted to mention two things. The first one is kind of far out, but the process or the talking about it does start kind of early because it gets filled up and it's a long oncoming process. So like the awesome sponsors that we have for the Mesquite Rodeo, we do have a Wylie Rodeo. It is also a championship. And it's the biggest event that we do through the Chamber of Commerce in Wylie every year. We talk about it. We want everybody to join. It's fun. It's a weekend full of a lot of stuff, a lot of fun, a lot of activities. Of course, the championship, you see a lot of performers such as children that are riding horses like you couldn't even imagine that a kid could. It's amazing to watch. And then, of course, there's vendors and food. It's a lot of fun. So check out the Wylie Rodeo. Is to be in September. However, you can still get your whether VIP seats or whatever seats you're going to buy, get them in time so you can have the right place or the right seat to have.
And there's sponsorships available. So if you are a business that want to be involved, definitely look at those sponsorships.
Yes, the sponsorships are awesome. I mean, you're talking about your banner in the shoots, your banner along the entire arena. It is really cool to do. Thanks for mentioning that, Jackie.
And the second thing I want to say, it's an NFR qualifier. So it's not just like random people with backyard rodeo, experience. These are like actual pros coming to qualify for National Finals Rodeo.
For sure, yeah. So the second thing is, I don't know if anybody, whoever's listening, if you've been to or have not been to Farrah Tex Med restaurant. It is in Garland and the Firewheel area. Delicious food. One of the owners is also on the board of directors of the Chamber of Commerce with Carrie and I. But her husband is a chef, and it's not often that a restaurant is owned by a chef. So they literally put so much heart into their food. It's delicious. So they're opening a new one in Wylie. It's not going to be Tex-Med as in Mediterranean. It's going to be a smokehouse cantina. But with the same love of the other restaurant, you're going to have the love of this one. So you can expect it to be absolutely delicious presentation-wise. It was supposed to be opening a little bit quicker than that, but it's going to be coming in about 4 weeks due to permits, and it's going to be in the Westgate area by the Home Depot and Tractor Supply. So make sure to stay tuned and check it out. There's also going to be a ribbon cutting, which is going to be in the calendar of the Chamber of Commerce website.
When I used to live in Garland a long time ago, we would go to the Home Depot over there, and there was a Spring Creek barbecue, and you'd smell the barbecue, and you'd have to go eat at Spring Creek. And I thought by coming to Wylie, I didn't have to do that, and it looks like they just brought it over the same way. Oh, amazing. I'm super excited about that. Thomas, what do you got?
Away.
Yeah. Thomas?
I don't think we gave him any.
Yeah.
Thomas, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you. I didn't have any What's Up Wallies.
Oh, okay. I thought so we did chat about doing the Whisker Walk. Okay, so let's start over. Boop. Okay, here we go. Jacki Tobar in the house. The 14th annual Salute to Heroes is this Monday. Miss Mary Lang with the American Legion has been pushing this. American Legion Hail Combat Post 315 has been pushing this, and it's probably been in our chamber meetings every Wednesday for the past 3 months. Yes. So we all know about it. We all want to do it. It starts at 7:45. It's the half-staff flag ceremony at Old City Park on Monday, May 27th. And that's from 7:45 to 8:15. She said to get there about 7:30 because it does bring a crowd. And then from 8:30 to 10:30, the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 78, will be doing flag retirements in the park. And then the Memorial Day ceremony actually starts from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That means there's still time to get your boat on the water. So come get your butt in the seat and then go get your boat on the water. That's the rule, says Mary Lang. Love you, Mary. Then we've got on June 8th, we have the inaugural NSYNC Exotics Whisker Wishes Gala. It's at 6 p.m. at Boyd Farms. You can go get your tickets at nsyncexotics.org/Whisker Wishes. I love dogs barking. That's so cute.
Sorry.
He just wants to be heard.
Kids are home. It's last day of school.
I love it. And then Lake Lavon is having their Summer of Music it began last Friday on Friday, May 17th. And tomorrow they've got the Salty Dogs. Next weekend they've got Traveler, which is the Chris Stapleton tribute. Go like the Boathouse on Facebook to find out more about their upcoming Summer of Music. And then June 29th, we've got Bluegrass on Ballard. There is still sponsorships available if you're interested in that. Hey, Melissa Mancini, what's up? Woo!
In the house.
I co-host with her on the first Thursdays, and she and I just have a blast. So definitely come watch all of our other shows. We've got shows every Thursday. Any other What's Up, Wylie?
You know, I'm gonna throw one out there. So this one is not necessarily Wylie, but it's Wylie in the surrounding areas. My church, my home church, North Place Church, the pastor, the main pastor of the church, which is Saxy, owns a ranch called LDR, Lonesome Dove Ranch, and every year his ranch does a camp month long, which is on 3-day increments or groups of kids for foster kids who have been through a lot of abuse, whether it's by the system or by their history, by humans. So you can't join it right now to help because you do have to go to training and it's too late. It's about to start. My wife and I are going to be counselors this year for the first time. We are at the same time as we are scared, or not scared, but anxious of the emotional moments that are going to come along with that. But we're excited about giving back to those children and just giving them 3 days. So what I'm bringing this up for is whether you're connected to North Place Church or not, if you go to the website, you go to the events, what's happening, like every website, you could donate, participate into the LDR camp, and or every camp, every other 3-day blocks, there's a birthday party. And the birthday parties for all the kids in there, whatever time of the year your birthday was, there's going to be a party. And there's a list of presents that we can buy for those kids. So any way that you can help, please do. It is all about making this kid's summer shine with 3 days of fun and activities to forget about all their sorrows and their pain.
Thank you for sharing that. That's so neat. There's so many things that you don't know about. Go ahead,
JP,
Vernessa.
how can we support that?
Say that again?
Tell us how we can support that.
NorthPlaceChurch.com.
Say it again, I was talking.
North Place Church. Just search it online. There's a Wylie and a Saxy location. We have Garland and other places, but I'm saying that the main location is Saxy. So NorthPlaceChurch.com.
Okay, I like that. Thank you for sharing that. That's
absolutely
awesome. What else do we have going on? Anything else that we need to make a point of?
Girl, if Wylie got any more stuff going on, we ain't gonna have space.
Man, the last 2 weeks have been crazy with nonstop school stuff, and I'm so happy that it's
very active.
Out. And then my daughter's like, "Can we have a pool party?" I'm like, "Can I just breathe 1 second?" But one thing I did want to kind of tease is the June 6th show, first Thursdays with me and Miss Melissa Mancini. We call it Jack and Mel. We are having a surprise guest. She is a radio personality and all kinds of other things. Linda, did you want to pop in and say some other fun facts that you know without revealing who it is?
Probably not without revealing who it is, but
but
she's
if
on
people
a
are listening to Miss Vernessa, they might know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nationally syndicated radio show. She has been on the radio ever since I moved to Dallas 30-something years ago. And if you have ever listened to the radio, you know who she is. Let's just put it that way.
That's
Dr.
right.
Laura.
He wants to give it away.
Now, I'm gonna put that on my list of a person I want to bring on. Hang on.
Put that on your bucket list for sure.
Oh man, That would
Sorry, I opened that door.
Woo! Yes. All right. Well, we're going to take another quick break and we will be right back. Thanks for joining us.
The Community Difference Wylie is made possible by Paul Fisher with Certainty Home Lending, Close with Certainty, Melissa Mancini, owner of Melissa Mancini Photography. Don't let your babies grow up to be JPEGs. Juan Peón with JP Direct Health. Affordable health insurance solutions as proactive protection, not a reactive solution. Vernessa Cole, owner of The Way Leadership. Jessica Cooper with Diesel Signs and Displays. The Power of Advertising. Janice Greenlee with Green Root Capital. Scott Williams with Fire and Water Restoration Plus. Andrea Kincannon with the Kincannon Agency. Jacki Tobar with Proven National Title, Give Me One and I'll Earn the Rest. The Community Difference Wylie, together, we can make the difference. And now, back to the show.
Our favorite segment, the time we've all been waiting for, the topic. Go ahead, Vernessa. I'm not going to stifle you. I will.
I can sing to myself.
Every month, our podcast has a topic. Every week, we bring on different guests that talk to our co-hosts and hosts about the topic. And it is no different here on today's show. A quick reminder for next month's topic, we have cause-based collaboration, collaborative marketing for innovative branding, unlock the potential of your small business with cause-based collaboration. But this month's topic delves into digital media mindset, turning social media into service media, simple strategies for expanding your social media presence. So we're not looking necessarily for expertise, but you guys totally killed it and brought two experts on it. So I'm going to let our co-host take it away. Juan, I'm going to let Miss Carrie and you guys take it away first. Go ahead.
Sure. I would love for Carrie to tell us a little bit about herself and her businesses, but then dive into what brings you to an expert into this subject. Please do.
Well, I came about it by accident, as many of us do come about our career paths by accident. When my daughter was born in 2011, I left my job as an insurance agent for an insurance broker in Dallas, and I was staying home with the kids. And before I knew it, I was really needing something to do, something creative, needing an outlet. And I've been blogging for a few years, and I thought, well, I'm going to take my blog and I'm going to see what I can do with this and how far I can take it and if I can monetize this. And so back in 2011, blogs were a lot different than they are now. They were not dependent on social media. Social media was still new. It was not, it wasn't the influencers that we know today. So it was a lot different. So I kind of backed into social media from my blog and then running an online business and selling products and paper products that we designed. And that all sort of just came from a blog. But then over the last decade, it really changed, and the landscape of the internet changed, and the landscape of social media and websites and blogging. Everything kind of shifted around to where it was less website content, which I'm still like a huge website person. I believe in blogs, websites. That's so important to me. I'm a huge advocate for it, and I probably always will be. There will always be a value to that. But what I had to kind of pivot to was a more social-based strategy for reaching my customers and clients. And then that's kind of how I ended up in more of a social media and marketing role versus a blogger, which is where I started and what I still consider myself, a blogger and a writer. But it kind of all just progressed over the last decade as things have changed and shifted.
You know, I'm going to give you huge props on something. So everything you said leads to Carrie and two other collaborators who are in the same industry. Technically, you know, most people will consider that as, oh, we're competitors. No, they're collaborators. There's different specialties within an industry that could guide you in different directions, but the three of them come together. They've been guests in these shows. We got, you know, DJ with Speak Loud Media and Scott with Great Scott Marketing and Carrie. So the three of them
And just
has
cares.
something called Social Media Rescue, and they will do this. It's not a lunch and learn. It's just a get together and learn, and they will literally pour their knowledge into all your questions, even if you're not hiring their services. So props to that. It is awesome that you give back the knowledge, because that eventually brings the success of when somebody knows and trusts you, they'll want to do business with you, is planting that seed in the future. So thank you for doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah. And
I love that, Carrie.
Collaborating.
I was going to say that I actually had the opportunity to attend one of your trainings with learning how to use Chat GPT earlier.
Yeah.
Yes, I was there taking notes, screenshots, doing all of that good stuff. I have used some of the tips that you all shared as well. So thank you for that. Thank you for giving back.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a fun thing that we do together, because we all are working towards the same goals, but we're all in different lanes. And so I feel like with DJ and Greg, the stuff that we're working on together, we all kind of bring our own unique pieces to pieces of the puzzle, I guess, that we all kind of bring together. And so that is something that we do get a lot of joy out of doing, is just being able to kind of pour that back into our community, into other small business owners.
So I got a question for you, and then I would love to hear also, of course, Thomas's experience as well. But the question is, how do you turn your social media into a service for you, into a service media? How do we do that?
Well, what do you mean? Do you mean like turning it into how are you serving others from it?
Or how did you take social media? We could go on social media and be like, oh, I went to dinner and here's my whatever fried bananas. But we can also turn social media into our business.
Buy these fried bananas.
Yeah.
Exactly. How do we make the bananas fried? I'm kidding. No, but how do we turn our social media into telling people about our business? What can we do for you? How can we do for the community and all of that?
Okay, I see what you're saying. So social media is all about storytelling, and it's about connecting with people. And so it's if you're going online and you're constantly just selling your services, it just becomes part of the noise that people are just going to be scrolling through all the time. So this is a conversation that actually, when we do the social media rescue classes, we have a lot with people who are like a realtor or someone whose business is based on them and their personality. And they say, well, I don't know what to share. Should I share my business, my deals, or the houses that I have for sale, or do I share my personal life? And what I always say to people, and we always tell people, is they're not hiring, they can hire any realtor. There's a million realtors. They're hiring you. And so they want to connect with you, and they want to know your personality, and they want to know what you're doing. And so if you lead with, I don't hate this word, but this word is overused and is used a lot, which is authenticity. But if you are authentic and you're telling a story, you really can't go wrong, and you're kind, come at it nicely, then you can't go wrong with your social media, and it will lead you the right way.
Awesome. Nice. Hey, Andrea Kincannon, one of our co-hosts. She's here also listening and watching.
Hey, Andrea.
Andrea.
She's my agent. She's awesome.
Background, and I really want to hear from Thomas, because I think how you started is kind of how Thomas started as well, and he has so much experience on it. I want to hear from Thomas. Kind of tell us a little bit about your history as well, Thomas.
Well, my history kind of dates back to around 2006 or so. I started an entertainment company with my two younger brothers who were both in high school, and I was just getting out of high school. And we quickly realized in the town we started is 80 miles east of Dallas, so it's not a lot of entertainment industry people or ventures that you can kind of use to get where you're going. So we tapped into using social media, and that was a great way for us to bring in some of the surrounding areas when we started formulating and doing events and concerts and collaborating with other artists. And then that led to us bringing some of the artists that were pretty big in Texas down to our area to expand our brand. And in doing so, a couple of years later, after we kind of got off the ground, I decided that we need a website and we need to get more business oriented, because we were kind of social media, word of mouth, business cards, and And at that time, CDs was still a little bit prevalent. So translating into 2011 or so, 12, I started quickly realizing that CDs are kind of going to be the way of the past a little bit. So
Yeah, dated.
website and using social media and making everything digital was going to be very vital to artists who hadn't necessarily got industry backing to be able to stand out. So that led me to paying someone to design a website. And if anybody, not to bash our industry and things of that nature, but some people are a little slow with updates and turnaround times. So when you're paying a creative person and you're waiting on that, it can be some angst going on with that. So
Okay.
when I did finally get my website delivered to me, and I quickly realized it's a whole different process with getting updates. I got the back end of it. I learned the framework and how to maneuver around the content management software, and that piqued my interest more with technology. So I dove into learning how to make websites, how to incorporate social media into the website, and make them work together. So I say that to say technology with your business is a winning formula because it opens your business up to the world versus
Oh my
just your
goodness.
area.
That's
you
a
know?
quote. Opens the business up
That's
to the
good.
Did
world.
we write that one down? Did we
Yes.
get
I
that?
love it. It's so true though, because when I'm scrolling through my Facebook or my Insta feed, like any of that stuff, the things that stop me is the service stuff. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously the algorithms help, right? Because if I'm always shopping Temu, then all of a sudden I'm going to get Temu ads, and now because I said it, I'm going to start getting Temu ads. And now y'all are because of your phone's next to where I'm talking, and now everybody's getting Temu ads.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, Louis Vuitton ads.
I can afford that.
But it's so important for us to have that mindset of, is this helping? Is this something that somebody was going to see that will stop at our page?
Yeah.
And that sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And so really, I would like to know as a small business owner, like how can us with limited resources use service, the platforms, there are social media platforms to help market, but not go outside of our budget.
Yeah.
Well, you can do a lot of ads, probably as low as $5 a day.
Okay.
You can do multiple ads to target different ad sets, so to speak. Be more of a technical term, but and when you get the data back, you analyze it and kind of figure out where you want to pinpoint. And it's a lot to take in, but I tell everybody, if you're starting from zero, then everything that you add to it is a plus. So you have to celebrate the small wins. So I think often, basically because I come a lot from the music side too, I feel like people expectations versus reality kind of get a little warped. So I would tell anybody that's starting a small business, you want to start on social media with your friends and the people who interact with you, and the content that you put up or the things that you're promoting, having conversations and banter with those people back and forth on your social media is you building your own community. And ultimately, when people see other people interacting, no matter how small it is, it kind of gives you a little more energy. And that's algorithmic, but also just when you're being a business owner or a small business, you need positivity. And so sometimes I feel like that can help spawn the next great idea or the next thing, a piece of content that everybody can take enjoyment in to then feed into your business. And you being successful allows people to allow you to help them if you
I
decide
like
to.
that. I like that. Thanks, Thomas. I appreciate that.
That's great.
It's very true. And a quick second before, I think Juan has a quick question, but to speak on that, where you just said, where it's just a small tidbit. something people don't know, but I danced with a chicken at the Taste of Wylie, and Craig Kelly took a picture of it. And
we
I
all
just
saw that
shared
picture.
it. Right, I shared it, and it went viral. And you know what? Whether I get the props or not, the chicken got a lot of the props. I said I made this chicken shake his tail feather. That is what I said. But
it wasn't the chicken; it was the hat matching the jacket.
Oh my goodness!
Thank you, and the shoes. But you know what it was? It gave attention to the city of Wylie and what the purpose.
Yeah.
And people clicked on Wylie, and it showed that we were doing Taste of Wylie, and they were like, "What was that?" And it gave such volume to that one small thing that Craig Kelly took pictures all day long or during those 3 hours, and that picture is the one that I shared, and then it just went crazy. And I just love that. I love being obviously a part of it, but then also like promoting things that I care about. Juan, what do you got?
So, Carrie, see if you can answer this, and then Thomas, if you want to piggyback on her, if there's anything to add, please do. So, audience is a huge thing, of course. A lot of people can buy an audience. Let's just talk about how do we increase our organic audience to eventually hear or perhaps look into what we do. But what do we do to hook them to join and follow our pages?
I love it.
That's a great question. So
hang on, let me get my pen. Hang on. Okay. Number one.
Consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to be in front of people all the time. It takes a person seeing something online like between 5 or 7 times before they take action on it. And that goes for you too. And developing brand recognition for yourself. So being consistent. And I think that's the number one thing that I would tell anybody to do is be consistent. And then secondly, offer something for free. So I do like my whole website is based on free things that people can download. And then I also sell products that they bought after they spent time on my website getting all the freebies that I offer. But everybody has something, whether it's information, something you can offer for free that is related to your business that you can share in an organic fashion. But above all else, be consistent. That's my piece.
Yeah,
Thomas,
and
what do you think?
Just to piggyback off of what she was saying as far as consistency on social media, but also a lot of people use YouTube as well. And they run a lot of ads, and I help them set up the ads. And a lot of people focus on their engagement, but like she said, the consistency and actually having content and something that people can follow. Everybody loves a story, and everybody loves to see the continuation of it. So if you just put up a piece of content that was enticing to them, but there's no follow-up, or you have no question answers, or you do nothing to where you can just interact with your fans or constituents, it's just hard to keep engagement if you're not doing that. So you have to open yourself up, and you have to put the content out there that will consistently grab people, just like, because we not only do we create content and want people to follow, but we also follow other people's content and other people's brands. So we have to take that in mind when we're putting out our content, and what are they doing to make us stay engaged with them.
Thomas, you say so many things that remind me of like, oh yeah, I need to contact this person. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be done. Like, y'all just keep going. Like, I'm just like, okay.
Can I just add to that? I'm not an expert in the field at all, but I do a lot of stuff with social media on Facebook. So I love Facebook because first of all, it's free. But I like the fact that it provides insights, right? It can kind of tell you when's the best time to put out a post, how much engagement it is, what's the percentage of male and female, and so forth. So when you're being consistent, it helps to know what time to be consistent, what time to post yourself. And it also tells me like, okay, you need to go back and respond to these people. You got 3 new comments on this post and so forth. So it kind of lets me know what material they like as well. So really like that. Thank you for sharing, Carrie and Thomas.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you both. I know we're going to go into commercial in a minute, but when we come back, I want to share something about social media that I learned from that voice without a face behind everything. So
I love a good like tease, Juan. My goodness.
Hey, Lyndon, say something. Say hello.
Yes. Lyndon,
I'm back here. I'm back
there it
here.
is. A voice without a face.
We'll go to the next commercial break, and then we get to find out more about our amazing guests that we have today.
No problem.
And now a word from a few of our amazing sponsors that make the Difference Radio, live stream, and podcast network possible.
Frisco Fighters prepare to reach new heights at Comerica Center this spring. From competitive matchups to exciting theme nights, you won't want to miss a second of the action. Join us and experience high-scoring, hard-hitting indoor football that's fun for the whole family to enjoy. Visit FriscoFighters.com for game highlights, tickets, or to reserve your spot at the Tarmac Tailgate Party. Frisco Fighters, fly with us.
JP Direct Health offers affordable health insurance solutions for individuals, families, and small businesses specializing in custom coverages to fit your needs and budget. JP Direct Health offers comprehensive benefits, including PPO health plans, accident and critical illness coverage, dental and vision, health matching accounts, along with telehealth at no cost per call. Call JP Direct Health today to learn more about how we can help you protect your health and your budget.
Looking to buy a home? The process can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. With the help of a qualified loan officer like Paul Fisher, you can get the financing you need and get into your dream home. Paul Fisher, a direct local lender with Certainty Home Lending, has many years of experience helping people buy homes. He's knowledgeable, experienced, and he'll work with you to find the best loan for your needs. Contact Paul Fisher today to get started on your home buying journey. He'll help you every step of the way, so you can relax and focus on finding your dream home. Visit www.loansbyfisher.com or call 817-308-7361 to schedule a consultation with Paul. MLS number 2018111.
Now back to the show.
Man, we have so many awesome sponsors. We have sponsors with the Frisco Fighters, now the Frisco Rough Riders, the Mesquite Rodeo. I've already mentioned it, but I'm going to mention it again. If you have a need or a want to go to any of these events, please reach out to me, reach out to Juan, Vernessa, any one of our Community Difference podcast hosts or co-hosts, and we would love to get you tickets to go see these amazing teams and rodeo. Yes. So now is our very, very favorite part. We do love the topic, but we love even more finding out who our guests are and what they do. And so we are going to get to start this time with Mr. Thomas and Ms. Vernessa. We want to know all about who Thomas is and what he does, but we get to let Vernessa and Thomas kind of have like a one-on-one conversation.
Super cool. So it was just a couple of years ago that I actually met Thomas and found out he was somewhat of family. You know how your cousin be your cousin and that cousin is your cousin, that kind of thing.
That's awesome.
So we began to connect, and I found out, that he does websites and all. So I'm really glad that we made that connection there. And Thomas has such a unique way of doing things. I really love the fact that Thomas has this desire to help others. When I reached out to him about my website and all, he shared a lot about, creating the websites and what you need to look for and things you need to probably put in your website. While he didn't actually set up the website for me, his insight was very helpful in us getting it done. So Thomas, kind of tell us about, how you share with others on setting up. And I want to know some personal things about you that you haven't already shared with us today.
Okay. So when it comes to sharing with others, being that, like I said, I come from a place with less resources, information is king. So I'm a type of person that I like to dive in and understand everything that I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people get intimidated and don't do certain things just from lack of knowledge. So if I have the wealth of information, I just feel like it's something that I can give to people and help them along their journeys. Because you can't look at everybody as competition. It's like you want to plant seeds with people and help them do whatever they do. And if they need you for your services, great. If they don't, then that's one other person that's doing something that's good for the world or successful, and they'll be able to earn or do something to take care of their family. So when it comes to helping people, that's just a natural thing. It's probably because I come from such a small place. And so you just kind of have more of a friendly exterior and vibe to you. But overall, it's just I like to see people win.
So I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Digital attack strategies. Come on, tell me about the name. How did you get that?
Well, the name took some thought a little bit, but I consider myself a strategist on different things and just trying to understand them and trying to study up on stuff. I feel like I can never learn enough, and I feel like the world right now is very important to have a digital footprint. And I feel like if you can have the correct strategy, we're in a place and a time that virtually anybody can garner success if they have the right strategy. So I just kind of put that together and just thinking about it. If you really have a good game plan for something that you want to do and you enter the digital space, that you can't do nothing but be successful.
And I know your business will be successful because when I looked on your website, here's what I saw. I saw on your website this 6D process, and automatically my project management mindset, I began to look at what you had. Discover, define, design, develop, deploy, and deliver. I absolutely love that. Tell me where you got that.
Just research and just over my process of doing things. And it's a concept that I also learned in when I did get into doing websites. I went back to school after I picked it up, just kind of freelancing. I went to Fry and graduated with honors. So that's some of the concepts in courses and just learning the different steps of design, visualization, and different things. So like I said, I pretty much just try to sponge everything and keep picking up and put it all together. Once you get into doing ads, then you got to get into understanding data analyzation, all those things to help make the process better, to be able to deliver things to clients such as reports and be able to break down and explain. All of that stuff becomes a part of the process as you're fulfilling a client's order, is how I see it.
Wow.
Amazing.
I love it. It is attention to detail and what the client wants and making sure that you deliver on what they've asked for. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. Juan, do you have anything else that you want to ask Thomas? I'm gonna give you a little bit of room there.
I do.
You look like you do. I can see it on your face. No.
Yeah, you can see it's like itching, it's like coming out. So I don't want to ask anything, but I do want to say, I want to give you 2 high fives. One of them is you mentioned the word research. You go and research a lot. And I look at research as self-education. And self-education is probably, in my opinion, the most powerful tool out there when you self-educate in what your interests are, so you can put that out there to those who you are servicing. We're all servicing somebody, whether it's we're servicing God by being good to others, or we're servicing our clients by providing our service. Either way. So the second one is, I want to give you a high five for, you mentioned, I don't know exactly quote the words you said, but listen along the lines of, there's enough business to go around. We're not all competitors.
Yep.
Okay. We all have a niche, and that niche could be, I'm in health insurance. There's a lot of health insurance out there, agents out there or brokers. There's many more of home and auto, but the health insurance business, it's cutthroat, if you will. Yet I don't look at it that way. I look at it as in, I provide what I provide. If you match with me, I have a service and a product for you. So there's enough to go around for everybody in this area, in this country, in this world, that we can all service other people that are not in our business. So high fives to that.
High five.
I wanted to.
Everybody at the same time now. Stop missing my high five.
There you go. So I wanted to bring in Carrie and ask her, Carrie, let's just say the voice behind no face. One time, Landon said to me, hey, when you use your social media to commemorate others or endorse others, not only does it bring them attention, but it brings you the attention of you're not all about yourself. So promoting others promotes you much better than self-promoting you. So tell me, how do you approach that?
Yeah, so that's really true. And I think that one of the things that I tried to build like my business on is being a resource for others, like a valuable resource that, and maybe I'm not your best resource for certain things. And so when people ask me for information or ask me for things and I'm not the resource, I'm always just immediately ready and happy to share whoever is a better fit for that job. So that's something that I learned very early on is it's not like Thomas was saying, like there's no need to hoard business, hoard clients, keep your secrets too close to your vest, let when you share that kind of you get out just like in life, the same with business, the more that you put out, the more you get back, and the more sincere you are, the more it comes back to you in a sincere way. And so I've always been a big believer in sharing things and people that make my life better, that I think other people would want to connect with. I like to connect people whenever I can. And that's been really impactful way for me to kind of run my
I mean, there's different ways to share, right? There's you can share with empathy, you can collaborate, you can share something about authenticity, about servicing. Yeah. So sharing is not only about I'm sharing. It's literally sharing what other people's visions, services, empathetic situations are. So what do you find, or what would you say to any business owner who's listening or is going to watch later, who is growing their business? What would you say that their handful of ideas are to share something to bring attention to themselves at the same time that they're being selfless in sharing about others?
Well, I'll use your business as an example because you do health insurance. So you're sharing, right? Let's go one. All your health insurance stuff, you're sharing that, right? Like you're sharing yourself, you're sharing your mission, you're sharing the work you do with your church, which is also another way of sharing and lifting up others. But you don't offer car insurance, right? That I'm aware of. So when someone is using you as a insurance broker for their health insurance, I'm sure that you have a list of people in your back pocket that you recommend for car insurance, for
100%.
Yeah, for other those and that's where I feel like there's so many opportunities for us to work together and within your industry or even a little bit outside of your industry. Another example, so we used to make paper planners like this kind of stuff. And we made them here in Wylie. And in 2022, we stopped making them because they were so expensive to make because everything was here made in the United States. And it was just the prices were going up. We couldn't afford to keep up with it. It wasn't worth it. So when I stopped selling these planners, a lot of people were asking me, well, what am I going to do? I've been using this planner for 5 years or whatever. And so the first thing I did was put together a list of all my favorite other brands and who I would recommend, other planners that people can use that were similar quality, price point, similar features. That didn't make anybody leave my page. That didn't make anybody stop buying other things from me. That just was a sincere way to share a resource of other brands that are, in the space that I thought they would like.
Yeah. One of the best interview questions I've ever dealt with was, do you know it or are you resourceful? And I think that's sometimes people want that resourcefulness where you know where to go.
Yeah.
You're not just like, well, I can't do anything. I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. And
that's such a good, that's a really good, that's a great question. Okay. I'll give you like a really random weird story. So on my blog, I used to blog about all kinds of different things, but really over the years, it turned into like foods and planning and being organized and that kind of stuff, and vision boards, that sort of stuff. Well, one day I got a Facebook message from someone who'd been following my page for a really long time. And she was like, hey, this is really random, but I feel like you can help me answer this question. My cat is attacking this is so weird. My cat is attacking my new stainless steel washer and dryer because it sees the reflection in the washer and dryer and it keeps attacking it and it scratched up my washer and dryer. Do you have any ideas? And I was like, well, actually, yeah, I do have some ideas for you. There's like this peel and stick wallpaper. You can try putting that on the side of your washer and dryer. And that was like, again, me like being kind of resourceful. Like I'm not an expert on cat behavior or washers and dryers. But she was like, I think I can ask Carrie, and this person will be able to give me an answer. And so that's a great question.
And you're like, yeah, stop turning it into a mirror. Do something else.
Love it.
You know,
Love it.
I want to add something quick, and I would love for Vernessa to, whatever questions you may have for Carrie to come up. But I want to say this, God created us to be in community, and community means this: collaborate, be together, hang out, talk, share, advice, suggest, and refer. And what Carrie just brought up is, people within your industry. So sure, you come to me for Medicare. I'm like, not my niche, but I do have 2 or 3 Medicare experts that can help you. I'm going to give you all their numbers, and whoever you match up with is perfect for you.
That's right.
So I said, like Carrie, 2 of her collaborators of the rescue media are doing similar work than she does. It's just a tiny little niche of that specific market. So that's amazing. I think the living in community, as our Lord created us to be, is all about that, collaborating, working with each other, and helping each other. So, Vernessa, please, did you have anything for Carrie?
Well, no, actually, we're headed towards a break. So, we're headed towards a break. But hey, we can come back.
I love when we're running out of time, because we have every moment just packed in here with so much knowledge and information. Lyndon, take us to our next break. We'll be right back with rapid fire and final thoughts.
At the Community Difference Business Development Alliance, powered by the Difference Media LLC, our mission is to empower small business owners by transcending acceptable behaviors and outcomes into exceptional realms. We foster a culture of self-awareness, accountability, and proactive engagement, guiding individuals to recognize and overcome indifference towards transformative actions, habits, behaviors, and processes driving meaningful change. Through strategic networking, impactful content creation, and innovative top-of-mind strategies, we cultivate brand relevance and differentiation, enabling our partners and the Difference community to stand out in crowded markets. With a focus on building authentic connections, amplifying brand presence, and driving sustainable growth, we equip entrepreneurs with the tools and mindset to navigate the complexities of entrepreneurship with confidence, innovation, and resilience. Together, we aim to be the catalyst for difference makers, propelling them towards their highest potential and leaving a lasting impact on their businesses and communities. That's where our community podcasts come in. These podcasts lie directly at the intersection of innovative business development and community involvement, helping to bridge the gap between small business obscurity often seen in our communities. The community-based podcasts, called the Community Difference Series, are an integral part of integrating all facets of modern business development into a package of great content, positive impact branding, and top-of-mind presence, thus fulfilling the greater mission we set forth. When we set out to be difference makers, we can learn to make a difference and find the success and impact innately desired by all business owners and entrepreneurs. We are difference makers.
Are you ready?
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. But before we do that, we've got to say some hellos to all the people joining us. Vernessa?
Hey, so I want to say hello to my pastor, my husband, my man, Reginald Cole. Yay, Mike Williams, Belinda Cole. Thank you all so much for joining. Yolanda Bynum. If I'm missing Yolanda Bynum, if I'm missing anyone, you guys charge it to my head and not my heart.
Yes. Nathan Smith from our Plato shows. He's on. He's been watching and being here for us. He's one of the board of directors here with the Community Difference. We have Ashley Bledsoe stopped in, said hello. We are so happy you're here. So in this next segment, we have what's called rapid fire and final thoughts. We get to say, we get to give a question, and you literally have 3 seconds to answer. And if you don't answer within 3 seconds, Lyndon, show them what they get.
Okay.
What a game show. This is
Wait, I like the loss of internet better. Come on, do the dialogue.
Show us that.
Hey, if you know that
Take it
sound,
back.
you're old.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me.
So I ask on every podcast that I do as a host, I always ask the same question. I want to know everybody's favorite go-to karaoke song. Carrie?
Paul Revere from the Beastie Boys.
Oh, Thomas?
Michael Jackson, You Are Not Alone.
Oh, okay. Vernessa?
I love you, Lord.
By Vernessa. Juan?
I don't sing, so please just play the dial-up.
I don't sing either.
Lyndon, what's your go-to karaoke, Lyndon?
Amarillo by Morning, George Strait.
Sure.
Amazing.
Hey, Shot to the Heart by Bon Jovi.
Okay.
There you go.
I love it.
And mine is I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
But I thought Rapid Fire was going to be about the favorite movie quote.
It will.
What
I've got
happened?
another one. It's right here.
I was
We're
ready for
doing
that.
too much.
Juan didn't hear the machine gun. You got more than one shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Favorite or your most fun movie or show quote to say? Thomas?
I'll Be Back. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Terminator.
Yes. I love it. Carrie?
That's hard. I don't know. I don't have one.
Come back to you. One.
Yeah. Let me think about this.
All right, if you get this one, I will buy somebody lunch. Well, see you later.
Well, think about it. Vernessa?
5 seconds.
Sound like
King
Scooby-Doo.
Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
You know he doesn't say nothing. You know he does not say nothing. Lyndon?
You can't handle the truth.
I love it.
I know that one.
A Few Good Men? No, is it A Few Good Men?
Come on, Jackie.
Mine is, y'all ready? I did this one earlier, and that's why the people on this podcast know. And they were like, you got to do it. Okay. Baby, I be noticing you noticing me, and I'm just going to put you on notice that I notice you back. That's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You got to love it.
No way. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I know.
All right, so did anybody guess where my quote came from?
Okay, do it one more time.
Well, see you later.
Whoop, see you later.
Scooby-Doo movie.
Okay, no, hang on. Pretty close with the
The Goofy movie.
No, hang on. Let me give you a little prefix to that. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
Big gulps, huh?
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my God.
The 7-Eleven site.
Hey, we even have people watching guessing. Stephanie Andrews, one of my friends, said National Lampoons.
It's not far off.
I love it. Yes. Carrie, did you think of one?
No, this is a high pressure environment, and so I'm unable to. If I think of one, I'll shout it out.
Okay, that was so fun. We should do that every time, Lyndon. So we're going to wrap up with our final thoughts. This is where you can say one more little quick thing about anything that's gone on during the show, and we also want to know how to find you. Vernessa?
So again, I'm Vernessa Cole with The Way Leadership. You can find me at thewayleadership.com. And one thing about us is that we've opened up our calendar for women's leadership workshops. So if you're looking to find someone to help your team in leading in ministry, come check us out, thewayleadership.com, where your leadership growth is our business.
Yes. Lyndon, I want you to share a story with us.
Okay, so I met Carrie a little over a year ago, and if anybody ever watches my social media, they see me do a lot with my grandson. And so he either wants to go to the fire department and see the fire trucks, or he wants to go see a horse. So I was out at the stables one day, and we were walking around, and he kept saying, "Papa, I want to ride a horse. I want to ride a horse." He'd never been on a horse before in his life. As a matter of fact, I don't know if he ever touched one. But that day he was brave and he wanted to. And as I pass, I see this lady standing with the horse fully saddled, and we make the round, and he is wearing me out. And so I stopped to ask her. I said, "Look, I don't want to put you on the spot. He's never been on a horse. Could I sit him on the horse?" And she goes, "Well, this is a therapeutic horse. And so, I'm not sure." And so it was a little hesitant. And I said, "Well, wait a minute. If you work with the therapeutic center, I would love to bring you on our show." We have a podcast here locally. And she goes, well, I'm going to be on one next week called The Difference. And I'm like, okay, well, that's ours. So happy to have you.
Same podcast.
So then she looks at me and she goes, you know what? Just set him up there. And Carrie, you may, he wants to see the picture every time I see him. He wants to go ride again. And I just want to thank you for making a little boy's day. It was awesome, and I appreciate it.
I'm very happy.
Why are you gonna make people cry, Lyndon? That is so rude.
I'm good at
I
that.
love that story. Juan, what you got?
Just in general, I'm a health insurance broker. Most people already know that. But I wanted to really take the time to thank Carrie for coming on. She does wear a lot of hats. And I met her husband, and he is involved with a lot of the things that she does. And I think that's awesome. It's one of the things that I love about my wife and I is we do a lot of things together. So thank you for joining me. I'd love to have you again some other time.
Yes, we love having
you. Hey,
you.
Juan, check out the comment.
Which one?
Canada, huh?
Canada, huh?
Almost made it.
That just so happens to be my husband. Hello.
Yeah, I know. Canada,
He better be watching, right?
What about in the boot?
Yeah.
Thomas, you've been amazing.
Yes.
If you need any help in anything digitally, like I said, reach out to me at digitalattackstrategies.com. I'll see if I can help you in servicing you, or I can help you in putting you on the right path for what you may possibly want to do.
I love it.
Thank you for joining us today, Thomas.
No problem. I appreciate you guys for having me. It was great. Great experience.
Carrie?
I'm Carrie from carriel.com. That's the best way to find me. And I just want to say thank you, Juan, for having me so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you, all of you, for having me. This is always a great experience and opportunity and so positive, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
That's awesome. That's what the community difference is all about. I'm Jacki Tobar. I missed one thing, and my friend Janie Nardiello over at Wylie Nutrition texted me during this, and I think it was probably like as a, hey, don't forget you got this tomorrow, but also speak about it. Who's got a paint and sip tomorrow night at Wylie Nutrition? It is $45, and you get to paint a patriotic door hanger. So if you don't have one already on your door, you need this in your life. You have to sign up today so that they know how much product to bring tomorrow. So get online, go on Facebook.com on the Wylie Nutrition on their thing and go and do that. And I took up my time doing that. My information's scrolling below. We are so thankful that you all were here today. Vernessa and Juan, y'all brought out an amazing crowd. Your guests put in so much information and content for our podcast. All y'all do is just build us up. And we are so thankful that everybody here is so into the community and to their difference of the community. And that's what makes us the community difference. Tune in next time. We'll be here next Thursday.
Thank you for watching today's show.
The Community Difference Wylie is made possible by Paul Fisher with Certainty Home Lending, Close with Certainty, Melissa Mancini, owner of Melissa Mancini Photography. Don't let your babies grow up to be JPEGs. Juan Peón with JP Direct Health. Affordable health insurance solutions is proactive protection, not a reactive solution. Vernessa Cole, owner of The Way Leadership. Jessica Cooper with Diesel Signs and Displays. The Power of Advertising. Janice Greenlee with Green Root Capital. Scott Williams with Fire and Water Restoration Plus. Andrea Kincannon with the Kincannon Agency. Jacki Tobar with Proven National Title, Give me one and I'll earn the rest. The Community Difference Wylie, together, we can make the difference.